Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to my first ever battle in the Battle of Legends tournament. Now, if you guys don't know what the Battle of Legend is, apparently you're just allowed to just go have a double battles with at least one restricted legend and just a regular team in the back. So that's exactly what we're doing here today. I decided to opt for the RESHIRAM simply because everyone and their mother wanted to use Zacian, and if they weren't using Zacian, they were using Magearna. If they weren't using Magearna, they were using Melmetal. So I have RESHIRAM, the strongest fire type that I have available to me, and also the restricted mon. And, you know, Dragonfire in comparison is pretty good typing overall. It's actually pretty unique. Not too many Pokemon have access to this typing, and RESHIRAM is definitely the best one out of those that get access to it. So I decided to give this a shot. I'm running this on a kind of a Sun team. Also, kudos to Bebin for helping me get this team and building it, because I did literally not have enough time with like all the Patreon teams and all of the Series 6 stuff and the preparation for Crown and Tundra. So it was really nice of Bebin to give me this team. Bebin, great guy, great content creator. He does have his own YouTube channel. He plays guitar and stuff. I'll make sure to link it down below. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and bring in the RESHIRAM. Rest of the team looks like an Urshifu R with Choice Scarf. It does help us against, you know, just opposing fire types like Charizard that might want to take care of those steel types as well. We have the Venusaur, Assault Vested Venusaur. I'm pretty sure this is James Beck's set. In terms of the Assault Vested and like all the stats and stuff. The link to the Pokepace and the rental will be down below as well, if that wasn't obvious. Even though I'm not sure why you would want a rental code for this, since the Battle of Legends will be over. But hey, if you ever need a rental code in the future, I guess it'll be there. Yeah, we have the Venusaur here. We're gonna run this with a where is it? There it is, the Sunny Day on Whimsicott, but we also do have the Sand option with the T-Tar on this team as well. So I do like having that double option, because like I said before, T-Tar is going to be very useful for taking care of, you know, other fire types. And we also have Ditto. I have Ditto because I get to have two legends on the field, and I kind of like that. We have the Quick Claw on the Ditto just because I think we have the Choice Scarf already taken, and I can't think of a better item to stick on Ditto. I guess I could give it Expert Belt, but Quick Claw could be fun sometimes. Anyway, that's the team. That is the Battle of Legends. Let's see what this team can do here on the ladder and see how well we can do in the Battle of Legends, because I've never played a format like this in my life, so I'm kind of excited. First team of the day, we're not even going to go against any Legends. We're just going to go against a Series 5 team. Okay. I mean, I guess this works. We're still going to see RESHIRAM do some serious work here, and I'm going to love setting up Sun against my opponent, even though my opponent does kind of have like a hybrid Sun and Sand team. But I still think RESHIRAM does just fine here. Like, that Venusaur does not want to mess with RESHIRAM at all. And our own Venusaur doesn't really wants to come here, especially to deal with that Gastrodon. So you know what? Let's actually just leave with the Whimsicott. And let's try to get some pretty cheeky moves off with the Whimsicott and T-Tar. I'm mainly just worried about the Dusclops setting up. If my opponent sets up Trick Room, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Let's do Whimsicott Venusaur for now. We'll bring Resh in the back, and then we will try to hard commit to fighting that. I mean, the thing with Urshifu R is that if there's that Gastrodon on the field, we're gonna be in a little bit of an issue here, simply because we can't go for the Surging Strikes, which is one of the best moves that we can do with Urshifu R. But anyway, if you guys haven't hit the like button down below and are excited to see some Legends here on the field, go ahead and do so. I'm excited to try this out, and we're so close to 5,000 subscribers, and Crown Tundra's right around the corner. And I can't wait to experience that game with you guys, as my opponent does do with the Hard Sun. This is great, because we're built for this. This is what we want, right? Like, we are a Sun team at the end of the day. And we are Assault Vested, so as long as we get some damage off on this Torkoal, we should be able to have a pretty good time. Let's go ahead and Tailwind just to have it up. And then we can go for the Max Strike. I mean, we could just go for the Max Strike on this Venusaur and knock it out. But I think the better option is to Max Quake on this Torkoal. Set up our special defense a little bit. I don't remember my opponent having anything weak. I mean, having anything immune to ground. So we should be fine. There was no flying types on my opponent's side of the field and no levitators. As he also Gigantamaxes his Venusaur. So the double Venusaur Gigantamax turn 1. I guess Venusaur is the counter to all Legends, folks. Like, Venusaur is the high contested pick. That's what you bring against steel types, right? Not at all. What's interesting about my Venusaur is that we actually have the Weather Ball. So we will be able to hit his Venusaur for super effective damage if it ever comes to that. But I think raising our special defense is more worth it. As I do, he's not gonna switch on the Torkoal. Like, this is so juicy. Double grass types turn 1. He's gonna keep in this Torkoal. But as long as we get the max Quake off and get the +1 special defense with the Assault Vest, I'm pretty sure we can take any fire hit from the Torkoal. Because what this does right now is negate the Sun boost and just delete a Torkoal. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you do it. He's probably gonna ooze my Whim. But at this point, Whim did its job. I'm kind of content with Whim just setting up Tailwind and dying. He also has it. Ah, you sneaky, sneaky man. That means he also probably has Assault Vest. Is he running the exact same? No, he's Life Orb. Wait, we can destroy him with ours. He thinks he's the only person on this planet that runs Weather Ball on his Venusaur? Well, guess again, dude. Guess again. Brings in the T-Tar. Okay, we have Sunny Day to auto set, so that's honestly fine. This is honestly great, actually. We get to have the T-Tar out of the sun. Now, here's the thing. Do we want to... Yeah, I'm just going to Sunny Day. He probably protects with T-Tar if I had to guess. I'm going to Sunny Day and Max Strike his Venu. I'm going to light it on fire, too. 2 could play at this game, dude. 2 could play at this game. Oh, this is so funny. I could have Vine Lashed the T-Tar, but I was honestly protecting him to protect. I'm surprised he didn't, with the Venusaur just sitting in its face. That's very good damage. Doesn't KO, but it takes care of it. Followed by the Max Ooze, probably on my Whim. That's okay. We take us down to our Focus Sash, followed by just probably like a Rock Slide from T-Tar. Like I said before, I was okay with losing my Whimsicott last turn. I definitely don't care this turn. Yeah, there's the Rock Slide. Venusaur actually doesn't like that too much, but it's okay. Because now we have access to our Reshiram friend, which allows us to go for Fusion Flares in the sun, and we could just Vine Lash on this T-Tar. And I know that I'm like, I shouldn't be that happy about myself. I'm beating a Series 5 team with Ubers. My opponent chose to do this. This wasn't my decision. He wanted this. He wanted to bring Series 5 to this tournament. I'm like, hey, you could bring Series 5 all you want. I'm going to bring Battle of Legends Mons. It is funny to see the Venusaur mirror, though. That is definitely funny. But anyway, we get to see a cool Fusion Flare animation. After this Vine Lash, of course, which should just delete this T-Tar off the face of the earth. Still did not see a Focus Sash on my opponent. I'm wondering if he does have it on his team. Or if he does have it, what Pokemon it would even be on. Followed by Fusion Flare. Oh, we don't get to see animation because Dynamax. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn, maybe next game. Good news is, since this game is so fast, we could probably get a couple more games in here. Let's shoot for 4 games in the Battle Legends. I think that'll be like a good sample size of what we have to expect here. If you guys don't know, the Battle Legends is going on. You might have missed the signups already, which is kind of sad. I'm sorry. But hey, it's fun to watch. And also, I have to get used to using these Series 5 mons like Venusaur again, right? Because Crown Tundra is right around the corner. So, yeah. I'm gonna go for Fusion Flare just to see the animation, and I'm gonna go for Earth Power just because it's super effective. But I'm pretty sure Earth Power is not enough to oh, come on. This is gonna be the will we see the animation video. Find out next time in the next battle. Alright, this is more Battle of Legends speed. With the Expanding Force Mewtwo. What are we gonna do? And we don't even... Okay, we have T-Tar. We need T-Tar here. Honestly, we gotta lead T-Tar. Let's lead T-Tar Ditto. This is the way to do it, folks. We're gonna lead T-Tar Ditto, bring Reshiram in the back. And since he's gonna give us Rain and or give us Sun... Actually, are we really gonna bring that many, See, I'm thinking Urshifu. Maybe we don't bring Ditto, to be honest. I'm like really reluctant on Ditto right now. Let's bring Whim for Sun, Reshiram, and Urshi. Whim just for the Tailwind. It seems like being faster is going to be good here. I don't think we need the Venusaur too much, since it looks like my opponent kind of has like every Pokemon under the sun on their team. Like, has a Sun team, has a Rain team-ish? I don't know. That Pelipper is really out of place. I actually don't quite know what the Pelipper is doing there. Maybe just for a Tailwind? Just to have the option of Tailwinding? but it seems so out of place on this team. And we still don't know if that's an Urshifu R or Urshifu single strike, which could make the difference. It's probably single strike if I had to guess, because that's just usually what they are. But it could be like Urshifu R plus Pelipper. I guess that would make it, that would give Pelipper a reason to exist at least. But at that point, just put in Politoed. I don't know. I'm questioning my opponent too much. Let's just see what they lead with. They definitely bring the Mewtwo. There's no way. Like, no one goes into the Battle Legends and then doesn't bring their legend, right? Like, that doesn't happen. All right. Yep, there's the Mewtwo and DD lead. Very spooky, very scary. But our T-Tar deals with it, which is all I needed. I don't think there's anything either one of those Pokemon can do to my T-Tar. Maybe a Focus Blast coming in from that Mewtwo. I don't know if it gets Aura Sphere. But for the most part, I think we should be in a pretty good position. We also break any potential sashes on the Indeedee here. I think we just get big. And we just Darkness on... Well, we attempt to Darkness the Mewtwo, right? We make an attempt. If he redirects, so be it. I'm going to set up Tailwind just so I can get a little bit of speed. I don't know if I outspeed Mewtwo after Tailwind, but I'm pretty sure that'll help. I'm pretty sure it will help. Only bad news is, if he Expanding Force is here, I lose my whim. But like I said, I'm okay with just getting rid of my whim after a Tailwind. After Tailwind, the job's done. The whim has been well used. Anyway, he's gonna follow me. Doesn't Dynamax the Mewtwo. Probably just to, you know, just go for Expanding Force here. Tailwind's gonna go off. Focus Blast is gonna connect. Thanks for the weakness policy, Tom. Also just learned that we're not faster than Mewtwo, which is a little sad. And it is a Life Orb, so we just don't outspeed naturally. Maybe if I brought Dusclops, could ally switch that. But anyway, I'm happy I got rid of the Indeedee. We could just bank on him missing a Focus Blast next turn. Like, that's always an option, right? That's always something we could do. That was in the sand, too. Huh. We'll see what he has. Pelipper? That Pelipper is looking real juicy. Oh, we got rid of our stuff. Okay. Interesting. What I'll do here is I'm gonna go for the Guard. And then I'm gonna go for the Moonblast onto Mewtwo. 1, to protect myself from one more Focus Blast. And 2, just to get some damage off on this Mewtwo, who looks like he's Dynamaxing just so he can go for the Max Knuckle. Smart man. Very smart man. I can't even be mad at that. My only hope here is if I get a -1 with the Moonblast. Because I don't think I take a Max Knuckle from the Mewtwo. Oh, he guards. He's just going for the Scald and the T-Tar then. Interesting. I mean, that is a play. That's definitely a play. Oh, also Tailwind. He already outsped me. We learned that last turn with Dynamic Speed. He was already outspeeding me. That doesn't actually make a difference. What I will do is I'm gonna actually go for the Sunny Day here. Just so I don't take some rain damage. I mean, I know this is kind of a pointless play, but I also do want to set it up for my Reshiram in the back. If he keeps my Whimsicott alive, I could just Tailwind again next turn. And then have another 3 turns of Tailwind, which is nice. For my Reshiram specifically. Anyway, Mindstorm onto my Whim. He's not keeping it alive. And it looks like he's just going to Scald here into my my T-Tar. This is why self-setting with Sun is always really nice. Weather Ball? That's not going to do anything. That's going to do absolutely nothing. Max Darkness into the Mewtwo at +2 will just KO it. I was honestly getting worried about how I was going to deal with this Mewtwo, but he just kind of choked there. I guess he thought I was going to switch? I don't know. Like, my T-Tar is always the target there. And then you can just go for Hurricane on the Whim. You don't have to commit a max Mindstorm to the Whimsicott. At least I don't think you do. But that's just me. Anyway, we can go with Reshiram because he can't undo the weather right now unless he has Rain Dance on his Pelipper, which is not common. And it is an Urshifu single strike. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, the single strike is a little bit terrifying. And we do lose Tailwind this turn. And my T-Tar doesn't want to be around right now. But I think I'm gonna have to sack off the T-Tar. Oh, did we not lose it yet? Ooh, one more turn. One more turn. Alright, here I just go for the Rock Slide just because I have nothing to lose. And I think I try to commit to just KOing this Urshi. If he protects, so be it. Wide Guard. Smart man. Respecting the Rock Slide. But I think he's just going to KO me, no? Oh, no, he goes for the Wicked Blow onto my Reshiram. Do I take this? On my T-Tar. Okay. So, what do you think Reshiram was going to do? Heat Wave? Nah, dude. Fusion Flare. We get to see the animation, boys. Fusion Flare in the sun. Look at that big old fireball into the Urshifu. That's a dead Urshifu. Nice. All right. What do we got in the back? I don't even remember. Hopefully something that doesn't care about... Oh, yeah, we're fine. I mean, I could get Hurricaned in the sun, but let's just pretend like that doesn't exist. We have the single strike Urshifu here with Choice Scarf. He is in Tailwind. I will just go for Iron Head flinches, because why not? And then let's go for the Dragon Pulse, just to get some damage off from this Pelipper. He does go for the Hurricane. Sadly, it is in the sun, so it is not going to hit. But we do also learn that he's faster than us, which is unfortunate. But this is a Life Orb boosted Dragon Pulse. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Reshiram, so far undefeated in the Battle Legends. That's what I like to see. Also, very interesting strat. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get to see what Expanding Force Mewtwo does, but that's the problem with Expanding Force. Like, you just bring a Dark type. It's not that hard. Ooh, Zamazenta. That's honestly a Pokemon I didn't think I was gonna get to see in the Battle Legends. Also, take a Darmanitan, which is not a Pokemon you see very often either. Has a little bit of a Trick Room action going on here with the Porygon too as well. I'm a little bit scared of Galarian Wheezing. Thankfully, my Pokemon don't depend on it very much, and that's a lie. The more I look at my Pokemon, I get rid of... Does it get rid of Imposter? Well, that'd be so busted if it gets rid of Imposter. I'm not gonna bring Ditto just in case. That's a little scary. But anyway, I think against his team, a pretty good option is just Whim Resh right off the bat. We're not even gonna waste any time. Whim Reshiram. I'm also liking the Venusaur here as an option along with the Urshi. So let's do that. Venusaur, Urshi in the back. We'll go full sun this time around. We'll see where it leads with us. The only reason why I bring Urshifu is just so I can have a fighting type for that Hydreigon, and the Choice Scarf in the Tailwind should help me out a lot. We just have to worry about that Porygon too. I have no idea how much of a damage output like a Max Flare in the sun from a Reshiram Life Orb is. Oh, he leaves. Okay, we don't have to worry about that calc anyway. He just goes with the Hydreigon and the Gyarados lead. This Intimidate should mean nothing, which is nice. And we actually have a pretty good opportunity to just delete this this Hydreigon from the game. Now we can either go for Moonblast or we could just go for a Tailwind first turn, which is I think what we're gonna do. We just Tailwind, and then we just Wormwind. Does he have any fairies in the back? He has the Galarian Wheezing. Should we not Wormwind? Just in case. Oh, it's so tempting though. Let's do this. Let's Wormwind Gyarados. Okay, he doesn't switch, but it was still nice to just be aware of that threat and try to cater around it, just so we don't end up burning at one of our Dynamax turns into an immune Pokemon. This also could just be Scarfed and U-turn, which wouldn't matter at all because we have the Whimsicott with Tailwind. Is actually on a Dynamax. Did I just throw? How much did I just throw? Can he take out my Reshiram? Oh no, he's going with Gyarados here. It's gonna be nice letting the Gyarados go down to -1. But I'm just hoping this isn't a double into my Resh and he's not gonna get a Moxie boost because of it. That would be detrimental. Maybe I should have just gone for the brainless play. Just right into Hydreigon, not care. Well, next turn I'll be able to Moonblast, right? So, that'll be fine. We do about half the Gyarados too, which is not too shabby. And lowering the attack is going to feel good as well for taking a hit. We're not actually weak to water, so I think we'll be okay. Draco Meteor is gonna hurt, but I'm pretty sure we could take a water move here. Max Airstream, even more so. Even more so, nice. He's gonna get the +1. It is not gonna matter though, because we have the Tailwind. Does this change our playstyle anymore? I don't think so. I'm gonna go for the Hydreigon here, and I'm going to go for the Wormwind again onto Gyarados, just because why not? We go for pretty brainless turn here as he switches the Hydreigon into the Zamazenta. This is still neutral on Zamazenta, so I'm not too mad about it. Dauntless Shield's gonna give him the +1. Doesn't actually make a difference for my Pokemon at all. See how much this Moonblast does? Does a 5th. Alright. And then the Wormwind into the Zamazenta and the Gyarados. Does it take it out? Very close. Okay. If for some reason I survive this Airstream, I can still... I don't think I survived the Airstream. But if for some reason I do... Oh, he Quakes. -2 Quake? That should take me out, though. I'm not out yet, though. He burnt my Dynamax, but I'm not out yet. Because Gyarados is at 1 HP and his Zamazenta is tolerable? I still have the Urshifu with close combat here too, but he has the +1 defense. So let's actually switch into Venu. We'll go in for the Venu switch. We're Salt Vested, which is okay. Now, do we set up the Sun? Or do we just Moonblast? I think we just Moonblast, take out the Gyarados. We might as well. And we can go for the Earth Power onto the Zamazenta. That could be Weakness Policy Zamazenta. I'm hoping it's not, though. Because if it is, that would be a little bit worrisome. So let's Moonblast, KO the Gyarados so we don't have to take any max Airstreams today. I think we might still be outspeeding Zamazenta here because we're still in Tailwind. Yes, we do. Nice. Earth Power does almost nothing. It looks like it's Assault Vested. Behemoth Bash. I've never seen this animation before. It looks terrifying. Venu? Take it? Okay, we take it. Nice. That looks so terrifying. Does he get more defense? Okay, no, he doesn't. Alright, good. Darmanitan. Okay, here we just go for Sunny Day. We don't think about this too much. Actually, we're still in Tailwind, right? We don't have to Sunny Day yet. Doesn't, like, the speed doesn't actually help us. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're still in Tailwind, so. So yeah, let's just go for... I mean, I could always take care of Darmanitan later with Urshifu, right? I could just go for the Weather Ball and the Zamazenta, attempt to KO it, but actually, no. Let's just Moonblast, and let's go for Earth Power. And honestly, Darmanitan is so weak, this might actually just KO it. Oh, he double swaps. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Right into Hydreigon. He wants to burn our... I was thinking about doubling the Darmanitan too, in case of a potential Focus Sash, but oh well. All right. Good news here is we should be able to lock ourselves onto close combat and win the game. He has no resistances to it. Oh, into the Whim this time. Okay, we got our Focus Sash though. He just gave me a choice. Do I Tailwind or do I Sunny Day? Or do I Moonblast? I can't Moonblast because the Zamazenta and Behemoth Bash are going to ruin me. I think what I have to do is protect, preserve the Whim for one more turn, and Earth Power the Zamazenta. He has no safe switch into Earth Power. And I have to preserve the Whim because that Moonblast is really big. Oh, he just outspeeds. He's Scarfed. Well, that's good to know. Okay, now I definitely need the Tailwind. What do I lock myself onto? I think I have to lock myself onto close combat, right? I can't win this otherwise. Well, I mean, if he locks himself onto Fire Blast, I should be fine with Urshifu R. It's a good thing I didn't go for Sunny Day, by the way. I think I need to double protect here because he's gonna take out my. No, because I'm scarfed. Okay, so I could do this, right? No, because he's also scarfed. I have to Tailwind. Huh. Hard decision, to be honest. I'm gonna Moonblast just in case he misses his Fire Blast or switches. And then I can go for the close combat on his Zamazenta and hopefully KO it. Ooh, it's close, but we do get it. Nice. All right. Now I need him to miss a Fire Blast. Oh, we just outspeed. Is he Specs? I don't care. I don't care at all. Good. Oh, he's... That's where your Scarf's been this whole time? Wait, how did he outspeed Venusaur? In the Tailwind. I guess he just did that naturally. Oh, well, that's a dead Urshifu. GG. Oh, that's GG. Oh, I thought I got him there. Ugh. That was a good battle, though. That was a very good battle. Very back and forth. I mean, at least I'll be able to take out the Hydreigon, but this Darmanitan's out to have his way with my Whimsicott. Oh, well. Let's go for the Moonblast on Hydreigon just to get another KO here. As he Flare Blitzes us to death. Oh, he's Scarfed there. Okay, now we know. Now we know where his Scarf was, where his Focus Sash was. Very good information to have. I mean, I'm glad I didn't Moonblast turn 1. But I did kind of just let my, I let my RESHIRAM get spooked by that Galarian Weezing way too much. That turn 1, I could have just taken out the Hydreigon. At least brought it down through the Focus Sash. But anyway, on to the next one. Okay, this team is a little bit less spooky. It does have the Charizard, which is very good against like the majority of the metagame. But thankfully, his team isn't too spooky. I think what we can do here is do Whimsicott Venusaur, bring in the Ditto, bring in the Resh. That should be pretty okay for us. The Goodra is going to be the only issue for us. I mean, I could bring my Urshifu to deal with the Goodra, but at the same time, it's not even that great of a 1v1. I guess the Goodra we're just going to have to worry about at another time, another point in the game. For the most part, as long as we bring the RESHIRAM, we do have like that subtle advantage there, which is what I kind of want to go for here. But anyway, let's see what he leads with. It all depends on the lead. If he leads with Arcanine, that's actually pretty good. We just Quake it out of existence. Charizard and Urshifu. Single strike. I actually don't want to give this guy Sun. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to give this guy Sun. And along with that, I don't even want to... Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't even want to stay in. I'm going into RESHIRAM to take this this incoming fire move. Like, I'm not having it. We let double grass versus the Charizard, and that's not great. Good news here is I should be outspeeding this Urshifu R, and I should be taking it out unless he switches out the Urshifu R. He can't keep it in here. Unless he predicts me to just go for a Sunny Day turn 1, but... Nah, I ain't going for Sunny Day in front of a Charizard. I know better than that. I do not want to give that thing solar power. Anyway, we switch in the RESHIRAM. Hopefully, he doesn't go for Airstream. That would be a little bit detrimental. He is going to Dynamax the Charizard, though. It all depends on what he goes for. If he goes for Airstream, I could Tailwind, outspeed him next turn, but I still can't KO him. My RESHIRAM actually can't touch Charizard too much. I should have brought in T-Tar. I don't know why I didn't. And he kept in Urshifu for some reason. Okay. Is that just a KO? That's just a KO. Alright. We take those. He does go for the Airstream. That is super unfortunate. Onto Whim. That's fantastic. Thank goodness you went onto Whim. Yeah, we just Tailwind before we go down here, I think. Lost some Life Orb damage. We're not going to give him Sun. I do not want to give him Sun. Send out a Dragon type. Thank you. Thanks for listening. I'm going to Tailwind. And I'm going to go for the Max Quake. We're going to boost our special defense up a little bit here. Just so we can stall out the Charizard Dynamax. I know I'm not KOing a Goodra. I know I'm not. there's no way I KO an Assault Vested Goodra right now with a Max Worm Wind. So why even bother? Let's just make ourselves tankier to take this Charizard and stall out his next 2 turns of Dynamax. We'll let the Whimsicott be the only thing he takes out here. Why is Shiny Reshiram so nice? Anyway, Tailwind is going to go up just to ensure that we outspeed everything we have to outspeed. And then we're going to go for the Quake here. I know we outspeed everything with the Reshiram already. I'm just talking about, you know, our Pokemon in the back. That damage is actually not looking like it's Assault Vested to me. It's just looking like a regular Goodra. It's like a regular Goodra special defense. The Wildfire is going to connect onto my Whim. Thankfully, that Wildfire doesn't mean much for my Reshiram. It doesn't actually affect me at all. But I'm going to have to take a Dragon move from this Goodra right now. Hopefully not a physical Goodra. That would be a little bad. Dragon Pulse, we should eat this up. Okay, not that well, but we do take it. Let's actually go in with... Do we Ditto? Is this a Ditto time? It's a Ditto time. Let's go in with Ditto. At least this way we get a... How does it work? Goodra? We get a Goodra on the field? Yes. Okay, cool. So we get a bunch of things here. We learn what his moveset is. Okay, so he probably is Assault Vested, given all of these moves. Let's go for a T-Bolt onto his Zard, just to get some T-Bolt damage. And I'm going to keep going for Max Quakes until his Dynamax is over. I could have also just taken out a Goodra, but it's not necessary. Let's see if my Quick Claw procs. I mean, I had that one battle versus a Galarian Slowbro where he got like 3 Quick Draws in a row. So I can surely get one. Nope. No Quick Draw. Rest in peace. We are going to get a +1 special defense on a Goodra, which is more than enough. Then the Max Wildfire, probably on the Goodra as well. Also, I'm going to eat this up. Look at that. Look at that. He might as well have Airstream there. That's still really respectable damage. Wow. He's really targeting down this Reshiram, but we have one more turn of Dynamax, and he has no more turns. So we are sitting nice and pretty right now. I think we also have one more turn of Tailwind, or 2 more turns. So we still outspeed the Zard with this Thunderbolt. And we can now finally go for our... I guess we might as well Quake now. We don't actually... Oh, actually, let's set up... Ooh, let's set up Flare for the Venusaur in case we need it. Let's wait till now that he's not a Charizard Dynamax anymore to set up Flare. This also helps because... Say, for some reason, he lives this T-Bolt... It also makes so that the solar power will just knock him out anyway. So regardless, the Charizard will go down this turn. But I don't think he makes it past the T-Bolt. Oh, he has D-Pulse on the Zard. Oh, we just gave him more damage. But thankfully it didn't matter too much with the +2 special D. Oh, okay. I didn't know Speed Tears for a second. Anyway, we're still going to take out the Charizard. It's not going to matter. Now we get to finally see what my opponent's last Mon is here. What do you got for me, Tom Tom? If I had to guess, it's not Arcanine. What else did he have? Nothing really that scares me. I don't know what that is. Why? Why the late game Arcanine? That's so weird. That is not something you see every day. Okay, well let's just go for Earth Power, right? We have nothing to lose here. Let's go for the Dragon Pulse. Let's go for the Earth Power. And let's say GG, folks. Battle is canceled. 4 very good games in the Battle Legends. We didn't win them all. We had a very good last game. It was very back and forth, and we almost won that one. It was definitely winnable had I not overthought a couple of turns, but all in all, very great series. You guys want to run close to this team? Here it is. I don't know why you'd want it because it would be too late to sign up for this competition anyway. But here's a Reshiram, I guess. You could use it later if you want. You could have it saved. Maybe potentially use it when it's legal in the meta. Up to you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Thanks again, Bebin, for sending me over this team. And thanks again to all of you guys for helping support Pokésports. You guys literally make my day so much better, and I hope you guys understand that. Anyway, I'm Kevin. Have a great night. Peace out.